Sirach Chapter 44. It says, "Let us now sing the praises of famous men, our ancestors and their generations. Yahweh apportioned to them great glory, his majesty from the beginning. There were those who ruled in their kingdoms and made a name for themselves by their valor. Those who gave counsel because they were intelligent, those who spoke in prophetic oracles, those who led the people by their counsels and by their knowledge of the people's love, and were wise in their words of instruction. Those who composed musical tunes or put verses in writing. Rich men endowed with resources living peacefully in their homes. All these were honored in their generations, and were the pride of their times. Some of them have left behind a name, so that others declare their praise. But of others there is no memory. They have perished as though they had never existed. They have become as though they had never been born. They and their children after them. But there also were godly men, whose righteous deeds have not been forgotten. Their wealth will remain with their descendants, and their inheritance with their children's children. Their descendants stand by the covenants, their children also, for their sake. Their offspring will continue forever, and their glory will never be blotted out. Their bodies are buried in peace, but their name lives on generation after generation. The assembly declares their wisdom, and the congregation proclaims their praise. Enoch pleased Yahweh and was taken up, an example of repentance to all generations. Noah was found perfect and righteous. In the time of wrath he kept the race alive. Therefore a remnant was left on the earth when the flood came. Everlasting covenants were made with him, that all flesh should never again be blotted out by a flood. Abraham was the great father of a multitude of nations, and no one has been found like him in glory. He kept the law of the Most High and entered into a covenant with him. He certified the covenant in his flesh, and when he was tested, he proved faithful. Therefore Yahweh assured him with an oath that the nations would be blessed through his offspring, that he would make him as numerous as the dust of the earth, and exalt his offspring like the stars, and give them an inheritance from sea to sea, and from the Euphrates to the end of the earth. To Isaac also he gave the same assurance, for the sake of his father Abraham, the blessing of all people, and the covenant he made to rest on the head of Jacob. He acknowledged him with his blessings, and gave him his inheritance. He divided his portions, and distributed them among 12 tribes. As always, fear Yah, keep his commands. This applies to all mankind. Bless you guys and shalom.